Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wyoming Knitz YouTube channel. My name is Jenny Lee, and this is my channel where I like to talk about all the things I've been knitting on over the past week. Today is Sunday, March 2nd, 2025, and this is episode 80. Today I'm coming to you from Southwest Wyoming, where I live with my husband, our daughter, and our little Yorkie, Dax. You can find me on Instagram as Jenny Lee Knits, and you can find me on Ravelry as Jenny Lee S Knits. And because this is the first episode of March, I'm going to take you through my stats for February. I am hosting a Cal on Ravelry. It's the Wyoming Knits Scrappy Cal 2025. You can use that hashtag on Instagram, but I'm only drawing prizes from the finished object threads on Ravelry. At the end of this month, I will draw a prize from each category. I have a accessories category, a sweater category, and a blanket category. So head over to Ravelry. I'll link the page in the description box below and look at what the requirements are for that. And let's talk about my stash stats for February. So in February, I have my computer right here. I brought in 3,044 grams of yarn, and I knit and finished 2 items, which brought me to negative 1,062.5 grams out. So that is a positive of 1,981.5 grams for the month of February. Let's talk about why the month of February was so high. I got my Yarnable. I got my Stitch Quest yarn. I got my February sock set. I bought a blanket quantity of yarn for a coworker who is leaving at the end of May, and then I bought some other yarn. I will show you it. Well, I could show you that right now. I bought some other yarn. I got this, put it all in this box. I got my Yarnberry sock set. This is, what is this one? Second Breakfast. It is her Shire collection. So I got my Yarnberry yarn for February. And then Sinful Yarn had this sparkly tweed on green. And so I had to get 4 skeins to make a sweater. This is fingering weight yarn. I will be making a sweater with this. Let's put it in my fingering weight. I love all the little bits of tweed, and then each little thing of sparkle is a different color. So there's like blue sparkle and pink sparkle and yellow sparkle in here. I love it. This is Sinful Yarn. This is a new base for her. This is 92% superwash merino, 8% polyester, and Angelina sparkle. 437 yards per 100 grams. I think she sold out of the green, but I think there's a blue, a pink, and then we went to Rock Springs to go shopping for one of the baby showers that is coming up, and we have a Joann store over there, and we all know they're all going out of business at this point. So we went and looked at some yarn, I found some mandala yarn. This is the Loch Ness color, and I got 5 of these. These are 100, I want to say 150 grams each. So I got 5 of those, and then I got this Pound of Love, and I can't decide if I'm going to do a blanket like I did my mom's in just the Loch Ness color, or if I'm going to do something with them together, because I just found out another one of my coworkers is leaving in May. And so I might do the Stephen West Painting Honeycombs blanket. I did that one last year in February for one of the ladies I work with for her daughter. And so I thought maybe I could do a blanket with this. So I got, in the month of February, I purchased 2 sweater quantities and 2 blanket quantities. So that raises the amount of yarn coming in, and hopefully those will be out before mid-year. So for the whole year, I have 2,375 grams out and 4,534 grams in. So right now I am positive 2,159 grams in for the year. And usually I like to reflect about what that means, but I think I don't need to reflect right now. I think it is the blanket quantities I brought in. I am still working on all of my sweaters. I haven't finished any of those yet. So I'm bringing in yarn that's going to go out, but I need to finish some of my other projects also. So let's talk about some knitting things that I've been up to this week. I don't have any finished objects, but I am wearing a sweater that I finished last year. I want to say about last summer-ish. So this is the daily pullover. It is kind of cropped. The top of my pants is right here. It just hits just the top. Long sleeve. I knit this out of Purl Soho's linen quill in the light shade pink color. I got this through the Purl Soho Ravelry page. I do really like this sweater. This pattern might be what I use for this yarn. I'm not sure. I got this, I want to say in January. This is Barocco Remix Light. It says it's a DK weight yarn. On Knitpic's website, it is listed as a DK weight yarn. This has 432 yards per 100 grams. This is a fingering weight yarn, and it has 437 yards per 100 grams. So I think this is more of a fingering weight yarn. And I wanted to do another one of these in this. I would make it a little bit longer, but I do like the fit. I like the neckline. I love how this just is a little oversized, and the way it hangs and the way it drapes. I do really like it. And so I have this that I thought I would make I thought I was going to do another DK weight sweater in this, and then I got it, and it's, I want to say basically a fingering weight. It's listed as DK weight, but I want to say it's a fingering weight. This is 100% recycled fibers, 30% nylon, 27% cotton, 24% acrylic, 10% silk, and 9% linen. So this will probably make a really good summer blend to wear, like t-shirt something. So maybe I'll do a t-shirt in this. I don't know. And so this is the Daily Pullover by Purl Soho, and let's talk about everything that I have worked on this week, all of my works in progress. So I did work on my socks a little bit more this week. These are my Christmas socks that I have been showing probably since January, the beginning of January. I have my magic loop needle in here, and this is the West Yorkshire Spinners in the color Hollyberry. And I have the first sock finished, and I am working on the second sock. I think I was ready for the toe last week. I found my magic loop needles, put in the toe, and started the second one. I've done 10, 20, 30, 40 rounds of the leg. I do a 64 stitch cast on with a German twisted cast on. Then I do a 2x2 ribbed cuff for 20 rounds. And then I've done 40 rounds of the leg so far. I think I did 60 rounds. 60 rounds on this one, on the leg. So I'll just keep working on this. I think the second one goes faster because everything is already measured out, and I just have to check the first sock. So that was the first thing that I worked on. Then I worked on this one. This one is my Birch Pullover by Andrea Mowry. I am using a chick that knits in the color Fern Gully. This is 393 yards per 100 grams, 85% superwash, extra fine merino, and 15% nylon. I am using a size 2, US size 2, 2.75 millimeter needle. I think it's 2.75. I say that every time. Yes, 2.75, size US size 2. And I have worked on it just a little bit. I've put that much more. Now that it is, the sleeves are on hold, it is easier to just knit and knit and knit all the way around. Okay, I think, yes, this is the front. I am loving this green color right now. I have quite a few more inches to go before I start the bottom ribbing. This is by Andrea Mowry, if I didn't say that already. It's going to be so soft and squishy, and I love it. I am almost ready for my third skein of yarn. This is the second skein. I have 5 skeins in here, so I'm hoping that's going to be enough. So that leaves me with 1 more skein for the body and 1 for each sleeve, because I have 3 left in here. And I've been enjoying working on that. It is a half fisherman's rib. Let's see, what's the next one? This one. This is also a Sassy Sacks, and it is my Monday sweater by Petite Knit. I am using Cascade Heritage in this hunter green color, and then I am holding it with the Knit Picks Aloft in this green. It is called Labyrinth. It's like a darker, just a darker color of this hunter green. And I did a lot on this one this week. I have placed my sleeves on hold. So I was right there last time. That's pretty. So I love this so far. I could probably put it on a larger cord, but this is working for now. You start out, you cast on the neckline, you do your ribbing, you fold it over, you pick up your, you knit the top of your neck with the next stitch and start your stockinette, go into your raglan. This has a nice 3-stitch raglan in between. I don't think I've made any modifications. I think I'm doing the second size, and these are knit. This is knit on a size US size 6 needle, and I think a 4 for the ribbing. So working on that one. And then I also worked on, this is a Fates thread bag. I worked on my Monday's, nope, that was the Monday sweater. This one is the Storm sweater. And I'm using Knit Picks Brava Recycle. It's a DK weight yarn. It's 100% recycled acrylic. I had this in my stash, and it's just a nice, I want to say like a neutrally green. Its color is lily flower. It's like a sagey green, and I am almost done with this skein, and I have worked on the body quite a bit. I moved my marker and put it in the front. So I've got from right there all the way down. I'm working on the slanted, right? Nope. Working on the little triangles. Not triangles, diamonds. And then I will do the slanted rows, and then I think that's the end of the chart. I think this is the end of the chart, and then you can keep going if you need to. So let's see. It's almost there. I think this is going to be a nice sweater. I was watching Cozy Up Knits, and Katie finished hers in like a white color, and I really, really loved that one. So I think depending on how much wear I get out of this one, I might do, I want to say the Ingrid sweater. It's another pattern by Petite Knit. It's textured like this, but there's cables and eyelets in that one. This one is just knits and purls and increases and decreases. So this one is super easy to follow the chart. And I've been working on that one. And then I worked on, I forgot, I'm in the middle of a row on this one. The doggy was outside last night and needed to come in, and it's still kind of cold. He just got a haircut, so I didn't want to leave him out there. He was scratching on the door, so I had to put it down, and then I put it down, after I did this much into the row. Right? Yes, because I'm doing the back side. Yes, I'm on the back side. And so far I have this much. It says to do 12 pattern repeats, and I have done 10 so far. So I have 2 more to do. The baby shower is next Saturday. I usually record on Sundays, and so if I'm going to gift this on Saturday, if it is finished and I'm ready to gift it on Saturday, I will record, either I'll record my episode early and post it on Saturday or on Sunday, and then you'll still get to see it before, or I will record a snippet of this blanket finished to put in next Sunday's episode. So either way, you will see this finished, whether I record on Friday next week. I don't have school Friday next week. So this is the Lewis Baby Blanket by Snufflebean yarn. It is just a simple knits and purls texture with garter for the edge for the border, and I'm using Bernat Baby Sport in the color Funny Prints. I did look this up online, and the color on the Lion Brand website is Funny Prints, so I'm pretty sure that's the color. This is what I have left of 280 gram. How many grams did it say? Yep, 280 grams in this skein. And so this is living in a Bags by Awesome Granny. I've got my stitch markers in there. And so I worked on this one a lot yesterday. I tried to get at least one repeat every day. There was like 2 days that I didn't get a repeat on here. And then I worked on it a lot on Friday and Saturday. And then I cast on a new project this morning. I started another hat for my husband. I am doing another Scraptastic hat. I can't remember who that's by, but it'll be on the screen. And I have finished the rib and started on just the plain stockinette. I've only got just a few rows. I think right here's the end of the ribbing. This is in Knit Picks palette in the color black. I have this one that's still caked up in the little ball, like the Cake of palette, and then I had 3 balls. I did not weight any of these before I started. Oops, I dropped it. Before I started the hat, I just put all of them, all 4 balls, in this little bag. I think, and then I just grabbed this bigger one and started the hat. This calls for a size 3, US size 3, and I don't remember if I knit my last one on a 3, but I couldn't find my 16-inch fixed 3s. I swear I had some. I don't know. I thought I had some. I thought that's what I did the last hat on. So I went with 2.5. And I hope it fits. Every once in a while, I dropped that other ball. I don't know where it went. Oh, here. So dark, it just blends in with my dark carpet. Every once in a while he'll say, hey, have you seen my hat? And I'm like, which hat? Oh, my blue one. Which blue one? I've made him 3 blue hats, 2 black hats, 1 blue Musselburgh. Yeah. And he can only find 3 of his hats. He's got the Midas hat, the Musselburgh hat, and the other blue one that I just made him, and then the white barley hat that I made that's way too big. And so he was like, I don't know where my other hats went. I can't find them. I'm like, what are you doing with all your hats? So I cast on a hat for him. This will probably be done in a couple of days, and I'll start a couple more for him. I gotta get 2 white Musselburgh hats going, and then I have some yarn over here that I'm gonna make some hats for him and his friends. I have so many things I want to work on. I want to finish all my sweaters. I want to cast on some more sweaters. I need to work on my sea glass cardigan again. I want that one. I want to work on that one. But I also want to finish these other sweaters because they look like they're going to be nice, just pull-on sweaters that I can wear every day with my jeans or a pair of slacks for work. So I want to work on all the things. And then my husband's like, where's my hat? Where's my new hat? Where's my other hats? Where's my friend's hats? So I want to get those ones done also. Those will be good round and round projects that I can take wherever I need to go. We had a guitar concert. My daughter has 1 more guitar concert for her senior year, and then she is completely finished. This one was just their spring one, and they did a really good job, but I didn't take any knitting with me because I didn't have anything that was ready to just work in the round without looking. So I didn't get to take any knitting with me that time. So I didn't have any more progress on anything. I was still on the raglan increases on my Monday sweater, so I couldn't take that with me. The storm sweater, you have to look at the pattern. The baby blanket, you have to look at the pattern. My birch pullover is half fisherman's rib, so you have to know which row you're on, because you purl one row and then knit in the row below, purl, knit in the row below, purl, all the way around on the next one. And so I didn't have anything that I could just take in a little bag with me. So more hats will be on their way, and then I will get some more yarn out of my stash, hopefully. I'm hoping when these sweaters get finished, it will be, let's see, my Monday sweater and my storm sweater will be at least 600 grams out, and I'm thinking those will be done by the end of March. They should be done before the end of March. And then my socks is another 100 grams. I did have 1,000 grams out in February, so I'm hoping for at least another 1,000 grams out in March, and not 100 or 1,000 grams in. Let's go for not 1,000 grams in March. Will it happen? I don't know. If I get 1 to 2 sweater quantities, it will not. So I guess I will see you next week with an update on the baby blanket and all of my other projects. And until then,